As part of my CRLA for the evaluation course, I will be leading my school's mid-year review of the CEP. We will be doing this as part of the SLT, the school leadership team, which includes 5 to 6 members of the community, parents, including the parent association president, and 5 members from the school, including the U of T rep and the school principal. I have been elected the chairperson of the school leadership team, so I will be leading the review of the CEP. While reviewing the mid-year CEP for the school, we will be meeting with constituents, teachers, and parents in the community and other school staff to elicit any problems or concerns that they may have that they might want to have the team review or add into the CEP. One thing that I would like to add into the CEP is teacher collaboration, improved teacher collaboration through lab sites. Lab sites give the opportunity for teachers to have intervisitations with each other to learn best practices. In my school, each grade level does have time to meet with other teachers on their grade level in order to collaborate with each other and share resources. But rarely as teachers do we have the opportunity to go into other teachers' classrooms and watch them teach, including other grade classrooms. So I'm a 4th grade teacher. I would maybe benefit from going into a 5th grade room and seeing how those teachers would teach theme or teach another lesson. Then I can modify that lesson and those practices to meet my students, to differentiate it from my students. So lab sites will improve not only the collaboration in the school, but also help teachers plan best practices for their students. Along with best practices, it also increases the engagement of the teachers who are the lab site cooperating teachers. It increases their engagement and makes them feel valued within the school community. So students benefit, teachers benefit, and administration benefits by having this increased engagement with the teachers and increased best practices for students. How the lab sites will work is it would be administration's responsibility to set up a schedule, a time where teachers can go into other teachers' classrooms and observe a lesson. For example, one such lab site might look like an administrator approaching a highly effective teacher, asking to see a reading lesson, perhaps reading in theme, for 5th grade, a 5th grade reading lesson for theme, and on 3rd period on Thursday. Then the administration would have to post this and make it available to all teachers, make them all aware that they're able to visit 3rd period on Thursday to see a 5th grade reading theme lesson. Then any teacher that's interested would have to contact the administrator for scheduling, and they would have to make the time available, whether it's a coverage or a change in schedule, a change in program, so that teacher is available to view that lesson. In my school, we do a flexible scheduling, so we are able to accommodate teachers who do want to see those lab sites. Before the lab site begins, the teacher will have a pre-conference with the teacher. The host teacher will have a pre-conference with everybody who's watching it about what the lesson's going to be and what they're going to see in the lesson. During the lesson, the teachers who come in, the observers, will be able to ask students questions and then have a mid-lesson checkpoint with the teacher right after the mini lesson, just to discuss what they saw and then what's going to happen next with the students. After the lesson, the observers will sit down with an administrator and with the host teacher to go over the lesson and discuss ways that they can include this in their own classroom. The administrators will then give those observers some time, a reasonable amount of time, maybe 2 weeks, and then the administrators will check in just for a 5-minute walkthrough of how they're including what they saw into their classroom. One other way a lab site could work is a quick 5-minute visitation where a teacher will go into another teacher's classroom for 5 minutes just to see what's going on, how the teacher's managing their classroom, and then come out. These observations, these quick 5-minute quick visits will be accompanied with an administrator. For my CRLA, I will be including these lab sites in the school CEP to make it a routine part of my school community.